BlackBerry fans, listen up! Hey guys, it's me, Ole, and in this video, I've got something kinda special to show you. We all know the legend itself, the BlackBerry Bold 9900. The premium metal frame, the glass weave back cover, its perfect keyboard and overall premium design. It was the first Bold series phone to feature a touchscreen without even compromising on the keyboard experience. And in my opinion, it was the last real BlackBerry before BlackBerry 10 came and before eventually its mobile device division completely shut down. But another thing a lot of people loved about the Bold 9900 was BlackBerry OS7. Its efficiency, ease of use, the look of it, the shortcuts, and so on. And today I show you how I kind of brought that back in today's world. So let's dive right into it. Step number one is you need an Android phone. And to make it the most convincing, use an Android phone that has a physical QWERTY keyboard. So something like the Titan 2 or Titan 2 Elite from Unihertz, or something like the Zinwa Q25, which is the resto modded BlackBerry Classic. And using this, it makes it almost impossible to distinguish from the old days. Step number two is to head over to ripelauncher.com and download the linked APK file to download the launcher. And if you don't want to do that, you could also head over to the Google Play Store and download it there. But it could be that the app won't be available for your device on the Play Store. You will find the link to that page in the description box below. Step number three is to install it. And boom, now you have BlackBerry OS7 on your Android phone. Well, kind of. I know it's just a launcher, but I do think that it does mimic a lot of the functionality that BlackBerry OS7 had back in the day quite nicely. And to make it the most convincing, you definitely need to download the BlackBerry OS7 icon pack that you can also find on ripelauncher.com and then install it on the launcher. And next to the icon pack, you should also install something like a wallpaper from BlackBerry OS7 that you had back in the day. And the launcher actually has quite a lot to choose from. And now this phone could easily fool somebody into thinking that you're actually using a BlackBerry from back in 2011. And here's the overview of the features. On the main screen, you've got your app drawer in the bottom, partitioned into your favorites, recent, and all apps, just like it was in 2011. You can easily add apps to your favorites by long pressing on them or rearrange them in the drawer. And you can easily change the default category that is showing when turning it up in the settings. And for me, that is the favorites, of course. In the middle, you can have your upcoming calendar events, your set alarm clock, the weather, or the current track you're playing. And I think it's quite nice to have that all in the middle of your screen. And I think it's the same way as it was back in the day. Above that, you have the settings, just like on the original BlackBerry OS7. So for example, your ring settings, and when you press it, I really like that you also have a BlackBerry OS7-like settings menu for that. So I think it's cool that they adapted the design for that. Next to that, you have your notifications right at a glance, and when you press on them, your notification dropdown opens. And I like that it's so minimal and easy to use. And on the right, you'll find a search icon, like a loop, that lets you search for apps and contacts, which is pretty neat. On the top right, you have your settings, and those are mainly the settings for the launcher. And in there, you can change things like the wallpaper. And as I said, they do have quite a good selection of OS7 wallpapers right there, which I like. Also in there, you can change the icons and appearance. And also, as I said, I would always choose the OS7 icon pack just to make it more authentic and seem like the old days. You can change multiple things like the accent color or the notification dot. But what I like is to hide the status bar on top and put the battery on the home screen to get an even better OS7 experience. Something that is currently only exclusive to the Titan 2 devices, so the Titan 2 or the Titan 2 Elite by Unihertz, is to make the keyboard act as a trackpad like it was on the Bold 9900. And that actually works so nicely. You can select and actually open it with tapping on the keyboard, although that didn't work for me, but that could be a settings issue. I would love for them to activate this feature on the Zinwa Q25 as it already has that trackpad. And currently it's just not a feature that is put into the software kind of, and the standard trackpad functionality just isn't ideal for that launcher. But that is something they could definitely include in an update. So that's already it for this video. Kind of a fun video and cool feature to have on a physical BlackBerry keyboard device, but you could also, of course, install it on a regular Android phone to make it feel like a BlackBerry Torch, for example. So if you like this video, definitely make sure to like it. Leave a comment if you'll install this launcher on your phone. Also make sure you're definitely subscribed to this channel. We're about to reach 50,000 subscribers. And when I reach the 50,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway, and I will give away either a Titan 2 Elite by Unihertz or a Clicks communicator, and the winner can decide what he wants. Also, definitely make sure to follow me on my social media channels, Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, we're about to reach 20,000 followers, so let's see what I do when we reach that. And yeah, that's been it for this video. Definitely stick around and we'll see us next week. Until then, bye-bye.